Hello YouTube, welcome to video review of iPhone SE second generation. So this is the box here that you get now. So it doesn't contain a power adapter or a wired headphone. So let's unwrap the plastic. So once you get rid of them, so as you can see the slim box with the red color lettering in the side. So it represents the iPhone product red variant. So it's a 128 gigs. So I got it from Flipkart in a sale for 3400. So let's compare it with the iPhone 6s box. So this is for people who are still rocking the iPhone 6 or the 6s or 5s or even the previous generation SE. The previous generation SE and the 6s, both they had an A9 chip, which is a dual core. But the good part is it even supports iOS 14, which is apt even till now. So as you can see the box, it's almost around 50 to 60% I would say compared to the previous box. So Apple could save a lot in terms of shipping. So now let's open the box and let's see what we have. So first and foremost we have the phone itself facing upwards. So let's just take the phone out. So this is the product, right? So it looks gorgeous, I would say. It's made up of glass in front and rear, and it has an aluminium running around. So it has got the Apple logo on the center, the new design language, and this is the letter. So we have the product red. So this is exclusive only for the product red variant, and it says the fund it goes to AIDS fund, but in Apple website, as you can notice that they are giving it to COVID relief fund, and you have a Apple sticker, the white one. There is no special red color Apple sticker around here. Then you get the regular warranty information, the literature stuff, and the SIM ejector. And the only thing that you get in the box is this cable. So this is a USB Type-C to Lightning cable, not the previous Type-A cable. So it has its own advantages. So if you're rocking a laptop with USB Type-C, it's a good thing. Or if you brought a new car which supports USB Type-C charger, so that's again a great thing. And now let's unwrap the phone. So one thing, like if you had a previous iPhone product, right, the iPhone 7, the front of the phone was white. Now whatever color you get, white, black or red, the front of the phone, the front bezel is completely black, so that hides the huge bezel on the head and the chin portion, which houses the touch ID, the second generation touch ID button, which is, in this pandemic situation, I would say it's much better than the Face ID. So let's turn on the phone, shall we? So as you can see, the phone turns on to life. And the best part of this iPhone SE is that it rocks the same A13 Bionic chip that's in the iPhone 11 Pro with 6 cores of CPU and 3 gigs of RAM. So it would, I would say it would support at least 5 years of software updates. So let's compare it with the iPhone 6s. So it features the latest and greatest iOS 14, even though it still has an A9 chip, a dual core A9 chip, which is really great. So this is my previous phone. I'm gonna set up from my previous phone to the new one. It's kind of simple, just like how you pair your Apple Watch. So all the data that's in the previous phone, it gets transferred to the new one, including the photos. So there is no need to again copy, or even there is no need to have a huge iCloud storage in that case. So as you can see, we have a close look at the product red iPhone. Compare it to the previous iPhone 6s, the metallic back one. So with the wireless charging in place, so now we no longer have a metallic back iPhone. So all we have is the glass back. So as you can see, the size, it compares almost the same, just it has a little bit of more thickness, and obviously the headphone jack, it's missing because it's courage. And the overall size of the phone, it's same. So even with the people who have the previous generation iPhone 6, 6s, they will not feel any difference. And the best part is that it supports wireless charging. So a normal wireless charging up to 7.5 watt, I would say. And the setup process, it's going on in the background. So as you can see, the data transfer has started, and it would take quite maybe like around 10 to 15 minutes. And finally, we have the phone here. The transfer, it says the transfer is complete and ready to rock and roll. So for whom actually is this iPhone SE aimed at? I would say it's for people who are still rocking the iPhone 6s, the iPhone 6. It's the perfect size for them, or they don't want to embrace the Face ID or the absence of the home button. So for people who are in that bracket, this makes a great choice. Coming to the size, we have the iPhone 12 mini, which is even smaller in footprint than this particular iPhone SE second gen. But if you take the price equation in, the iPhone SE makes for a great value. The 64 gigs it starts at 30,000, and but I would say go for the 128 gigs variant. It's just 5k more than the 64 gigs variant, and with the latest 4K video and everything, it will fill up much faster. So as you can see, now we have a comparison between the first generation iPhone SE with the second generation one. Obviously, the first generation, which was based on the 5 and the 5S, with the squared off design and a 4-inch display, it feels much smaller and much pocketable. But in today's age, when the phone sizes have been expanded quite a lot, so this both the phones it feels quite handy and quite slim. Another iPhone in this price bracket that I can recommend is the iPhone 10R. It has a full screen display, but it has a A12 chip compared to the A13 in this. So if you're planning for this form factor, I would say the SE is a great buy in this price range. And keeping a phone for longer or for your parents, this is the perfect iPhone I would recommend. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this. And as always, peace.